Welcome to Sooner Bills, the little shop in the woods. Well, here we are today, Sooner Bills. Going to show you another bike we pulled in that's going to be on the list for restorations. This is a 1972 Yamaha R5 350 two-stroke. I pulled this out of a salvage yard where it was left for dead. And some would tell you it should have been left there, but I think it's still got good bones. The R5 was the predecessor to the RD series. The difference between the RD and the R5 was that the R5 was a piston port motor, whereas the RD series were all reed valve. There's quite a few other differences frame-wise and wheels and brakes. This one has drum brakes, as you can see. And the RDs all had disc brakes, new in 73. 72, this is the last year. They made the R5 for 3 years, 70, 71, 72. This is a 72. Now, this one, they also had a smaller version called the YDS7, which is a 250. The lower end of the YDS, the R5, and even the RD 350 of 73 and 74 were pretty much the same. The cases are the same, but other than that, the internals from the 73 RD were different. I'll discuss that here in a minute. But the YDS7 250 and the R5 were identical. You could just take the top end off of R5 and put it on a YDS7, and you'd have a 350, and vice versa. You could take it off, put it on the YDS on a R5 lower end, and you'd have a 350. Only difference between the two. Other than that, everything frame-wise, running gear, pipes, brakes, forks was exactly the same. Only difference really other than that was the color scheme on the tanks. So, but as you can see on this one, this particular bike, which shows you it is a R5. You can see it says it right there on the, if I can get in there, right on the frame, R5, and then the serial number. So this is definitely an R5 bike. But somewhere along the line, somebody swapped it out and put the DS7, YDS7, lower in here. Now the gearing in the YDS7 was a little different for the 250. Some say a little quicker. So that may be why they did it. Who knows? But I'm going to be building this one up using this lower end because it's the same thing as the R5. I'm just going to be changing out the gears. And these bikes all had a 5-speed transmission. But the 6-speed transmission and the updated 7-plate clutch from the RD will fit right into this lower end casing. So that's one of the modifications we're going to make to this engine. We're going to put that 6-speed tranny in there, the better clutch. Other than that, things will remain fairly stock. I'll stay with the drum brakes and all that. As you can see, this thing's a rat's nest, a big mess. They've cut and buggered up just about everything they could on this, and then left it for dead for some reason, minus the top end and the carbs. No seat, no tank, missing a bunch of parts. Some parts are in bad shape. The fender is just dented all to heck, but the pipes are in okay shape. It even still has the original rear light holder, which is nice. Missing the signals. So I'm going to have to collect a whole bunch of parts for this. And the rest of the parts on here are going to have to go through some major cleanup and restoration to get there. So Good bike. Great little bones on it, I think. Not perfect. Everybody would like to start with something better than this, but I couldn't just let it sit in that barn. So here at Schoonerville's, we're going to take this thing and we're going to try to revive it back to running condition of some sort, and we'll see where we go. You have a great day. Come see us again. Thanks.